Talk to us about the Canibus D12 song Airstrike.
Oh, that story is a motherfucker. When I lived in Indiana, I produced about 90% of the rap concerts that would come through, from your small club shows to your big venues like your 2,000, 8,000, 20,000 cap venues, from the likes of, Drake and Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz and T.I. to, your smaller act like your Canibus, your Keith Murrays, your Planet Asias, your Diggable Planets, stuff like that, and all motherfuckers in between. Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, Kendrick, ASAP, whatever. So I got this club show. It's like a 700 cap room. I'm doing D12 and Potluck. And this is at the same time I'm working on Canibus's Melatonin Magic. So the D12 show goes, it's great. Everyone had a good time. The next day, I came up with this idea. I don't know how the fuck this idea came to me. I called Canibus. I'm like, what if we made I told him, I was with D12 last night. So I was like, what if we made a song with you and D12, but it was like everyone was dissing Eminem. And we already had the deal in place with DZK and fucking War Lab Records, his label. There's these guys like Sam and Casey. I think the Chapman brothers, they were like financing everything. Their dad is one of the, owners of Taco Bell or some shit. So that was a nice bag for Canibus and me. But Canibus just loved the idea. He's like, you're a fucking evil genius. Like, so I call D12's manager and I'm like, hey,
wait, what's the name of the manager?
It's not whoever it was then. It's not who it is now. I have to go back to my phone and look.
Is it Mark Hicks?
No, this was like, I think his name started with a G.
Okay.
I'll go back and look. We can fill in that void later. In fact, wait, do you want me to look while I'm doing this? Hold on. I don't know if you can still see me.
No, it's okay. It was because I wanted to know if it was Mark or not. That's why. That was the main reason why I wanted to know, because I was on the phone with Mark today and he's like, M80, that name sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure we did business with him before.
Well, I do business with D12 now, but
right.
No, it was like one of the road managers. So chances are it wasn't the main guy, But I told him, I'm like, yeah.
What year was this though?
2009.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
So I was like, I got this money. Can I get Bizarre and Swifty and Conniver, and like I'll set aside some bread for you? And he's like, yeah. So I drove to Detroit. I got I think Bronze came with me. And Kevlar. No, Bronze didn't come. Kevlar came. June Mega came, and Phillies. So I had some of the wise men with me, and I got the label to give me the money. That was the marketing budget. And I'm like, trust me, we don't need to market this album. This song will do all the marketing for us. And so they sent me $2,500, which was literally the marketing budget. It's not a lot, but it's a hip hop record. You don't need to go fucking crazy. I think the most I've ever spent on marketing one of my hip hop albums was like maybe $15K. So $2,500 is the low end, but it's like, okay, whatever. They send the money. I tell them in the studio, and we filmed all this. I still have it. Rap about shit you hate. And then when Canibus and DZK are rapping about Eminem or whatever, it sounds like it's all tied in, right?
Right.
So that was how that came about. And then the song came out, and I think initially they wanted to point the finger at me, but because DZK was on the song and it came out on War Lab Records, all the blame got shifted to them, which was nice for me. Like, okay, cool, I don't have to worry about this shit. But Canibus leaked the song intentionally when Eminem won some award, like an MTV award. And so literally
We Made You.
Yeah. And then, like, literally, that was the marketing, dude. That whole song propelled the album. And that was actually Canibus's highest selling record, like, since that's the highest selling one we've ever done together.
That's crazy, man. So were you getting death threats behind that situation?
No, it literally like maybe for like a day or something, there was some shit talking, but everyone pointed the finger at DZK and Warlab, and like they didn't even remember who I was.
Yeah, because like reports were showing that Bizarre said this came about from some rapper from the Midwest. I think he might have said a white guy. I'm not sure, but like, you know, it was like describing you though.
Yeah. And Bizarre, like, so, you know, Swifty and them didn't care. Like, I'm sure Eminem was fucking furious about it because he probably raised a lot of eyebrows as to how the whole shit came about. But, you know, I'd go on to work with Crooked Eye and work with Eminem and do feature work and show booking for various D12 shit, which was Conniver and Swifty. Then I had Bizarre and DZ do an EP together and brought Bizarre probably his biggest check of the year the other year. And he told me, he's like, yeah, next time you need a verse, like, I got you. Like, make it sound like, hey, thanks for bringing me. I got him, I think, like $15,000. Like, he doesn't get that shit even from his own album. So it's like, then I call him to get this verse for one of our beats and features packs. And he's like, yeah, I need a stack. And I'm like, dude, you told me on the next one that was for me, you'd hook it up. Like, I'll give you like 500. So he's like, no, man, it's 1,000 or nothing. I said, then it's nothing. Like, I already own like 20 of your fucking verses. I'll just keep the 500 and use one of these. And then we found out that it leads into the Obi Trice chapter that like Temper, one of the people that was stealing from my company, was doing some Obi Trice Bizarre, like some pack or something. So we gave out these verses for free, and they're all mad at us. Like, these culture vultures, they're stealing from us. I'm like, stealing what? We're not charging anything. We're literally, I own these verses and we're giving fans, they go download it, use it for free. I'm not stealing shit from you. So, you know, Bizarre like tucked his tail after 24 hours because he realized I'm right and he did get paid for the shit. And Obi Trice was like cool with it because Corrupt wanted me and Obi to work together, and I had no interest in working with Obi Trice.
Why not?
He was already working with this guy named LeBron. And LeBron was having him and Corrupt do an album together, but like not paying Corrupt. So LeBron already left a bad taste in my mouth. And Corrupt, being a fucking team player, was all like cool with not getting paid. And I'm like, bro, I hate to break it to you, but you're fucking Corrupt. You get paid. Unless it's Snoop Dogg telling you to do this shit, you don't do it just to do it, dude. Like, I've never got a free verse from Corrupt. Like, every time I bring the bread to the table, dude. Like, we make records that make money, and therefore I pay my artists. Like, I'm not nickel and diming motherfuckers for favors. Like, I called and asked Bizarre for that reduced rate because he offered it. Like, all right, you don't want to honor what your word is? Fuck off. So Obi was grateful because when Corrupt put us on the line, it was, you know, this Temper guy said like he was getting a verse that was supposed to be for like one prize winner. He knew nothing that it was going to get licensed to like hundreds of people that could buy this pack. And then Salam, which is also another chapter, Salam and Fred Rack, they're brothers. Salam had told Obi, like, yeah, I fucking hate M80, blah, blah, blah. And it's from a situation that Salam put himself in. But then Obi's like, yeah, I can't fuck with you. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, I didn't want to fuck with you to begin with. Like, okay, oh no, don't have Obi Trice on my client list. I'm not going to make an extra $8 a year.
But come on, man. But
that shit with Conor McGregor is like a fucking godsend to his career.
But you were a fan of Obi Trice though before.
I only work with people that I'm a fan of.
Right.
Like, I have to respect you and your music to even want to better your situation.
Because I mean, I think in the book you said that you were a fan of the Cheers album, right? Like the "We All Die One Day" song.
Who doesn't love that album? And that's why, just to go back to the Benny story, I sought out Benny and never Conway and Westside because I always thought Benny was the strongest of the three. I'm like, this dude's a fucking star in the making. Then come to find out, once he started getting on, they're like, this was Westside's vision from the beginning. Like, it was always to make Benny the biggest artist. I'm like, bullshit. That was not your fucking vision. Like, no, I swear it was. I'm like, all right, well, our stories just played out a little different then, because if that was the vision, Benny wouldn't have been calling me to do X, Y, and Z for Channel Talk 3 when Westside was MIA. Like, you wouldn't go MIA on your potential future superstar.
All right, but the situation with D12, right, in the song Airstrike, did that impact your relationship with M and Paul Rosenberg at all?
No, because again, by the time we started working together, that shit was 5 years prior, and again, no one was really blaming me, even though I was the one that masterminded the whole shit.
Do you think they know now?
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably don't care though.
Yeah, I mean, I think M and Paul both will care, but like, what are you gonna do, dude? Like, what that was in the past, and the past, the past. If you want to work with me in the present day, we can work. If not, like, then I'm grateful for the work we had.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing bad to say about any of those dudes.